Hello, welcome to this Build With Me video. Today we're doing 7990 Cement Mixer from 2007, and this is a special edition one. This is a homage to the one from the 80s with the white and the blue livery on it instead of the standard yellow like we have with our construction guys down here, and that's the newer yellow, not the older yellow. We're going to put this together today. I picked this up Facebook Marketplace. It's got 213 pieces, and we'll put it together and see what the cool features it's hiding on the inside. Let's go. Alright, so as always, we start with a look at the box. Now, like I said, I did get this used, and it's been in storage a while, and I'm not sure what has spilled on it, but it's the box altogether. I'm going to see if I can clean it up a little bit. But this is the front of the box, like in the outer hose here, which is really neat. And then we have on back some of the other features, like it tips, and the hose moves around, and it's a pretty long extension. It kind of looks like a pumping truck, which is really cool. Which we don't. This I think is the only one that's got a pump on it. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Oh yes, sorry. This is also a used set. So I did get this from, like I said, Facebook Marketplace. I've gone through it to make sure it's got all the pieces. So it doesn't have the original bags in it. So it has just the one bag that I've gone through. Alright, so sorry, I had to adjust the camera a little bit. Alright, so we got our instruction book. We'll put here as we normally do. Alright, so these are all the pieces. Looks like the stickers are in good shape. So let's get to work. Separate all the pieces out of here. The light gray, here's the blue we were talking about. Calls back to the early 80s version, which I hope we'll build one eventually, because I do have that one as well. Alright, a couple of yellow pieces in here. Yeah, still some more light gray. I'll see. License plate stickers are still intact, which is great. We'll separate the white. Of course, our little transparent colors can go in the windshield as we normally do. And a little bit of red. And some dark gray mixed in with this black. Oh, wheel rolled away on me. Alright, I think that's all of them. We'll push our black over to the side here a little bit. Best we can. There we go. Okay, so first things first, let's move the box out of the way, and we'll get to our build. So, one thing I want to mention is that the dude obviously has a new face for 2007. This is a newer design for a minifigure face. There you go. This is one unique minifigure specifically to this set, and the interesting part about this minifigure is that the suspenders design is an original design from the 1980s and 1990s, except it's got stripes on it. So this is, like I said, it is calling back to the older set with the same design with the suspenders. It doesn't have anything on the back, so the truck and the minifig are keeping up with the modernity of 2007 back then, but also still calling back to the original set, which makes this a special edition. So there's our minifigure with his shovel. Cool. Alright, so here we go. We're going to get started on the truck. And as usual, we'll start with our subframe. And I don't see any like unusual color pieces for a subframe that we've been talking about the past couple of videos. Because it's just the yellow, and since this is a construction vehicle, yellow seems about correct. To our wheels. Yeah, it looks like a step here. Let's see. There we go. I'm putting the sets of wheels together with the mini build right here. This is neat because I saw the newer cement mixer that came out for 2026, and it does look really nice. And they're all starting to look like this same kind of design, which is kind of neat. So you get like a whole fleet of them. When you order cement, sometimes it comes from a couple different companies. So, alright, we're still using these original 2x4 bricks, which is awesome. And our wheel wells. So I'm thinking this front part is the cab, or setup for the cab. Rear wheel well for the front half. Alright, so we got our couple things for some mini builds here. We have what looks to be a vent on one side. And a control panel on the other side. So we have our little gauge here that we're going to load onto the side panel. Like that. And our lever. We'll put that on this side. Uses a lot of 1x6 tiles for this set. Cool. And then we got our wheel wells on our back set of tires. Three and four. And then the rest of the subframe are some 1 by, looks like 18, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 bricks. And that's definitely making it way more rigid. And our piece in the back for our rear lights. And work on the cab area a little more. Get that floor in there so our driver knows where to sit. Expand it out a little bit. Looks like a step. Could be a step, who knows? Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, that's right, yeah. You thought there was another piece on the inside, but not yet. And then our rear platform here, like that. And then quick little mini build to build the rear lights and license plate. So as usual, my normal disclaimer is I kind of do the lighting set up like they have in the directions a little backwards, because I like to make sure the brake lights are on the corners and the turn signals are on the inside. And then our license plate with our warning stickers on the back. So I'm going to have to fix these two stickers, I think, but I'll do that a little later. As long as they're not they don't break. A lot of these older stickers, at least from their early 80s, have had a problem, but these newer ones have not. All right. This is going to go right on the two stud here in the back. So you gotta squeeze it past those fenders. There we go. There we go. Cool. And then we gotta put some wheels on it. There's a lot of wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this would be the completion at the end of the first bag if you had it originally brand new. There we go. First bag here. Just the bottom half of the truck completely assembled with our gauge and our handle on the side. So these are turning into steps for the cab, which is awesome. All right, moving on. Part 2. So just looking by the pieces here, it doesn't look like this has doors. This is using just some 1x2 Ls, which is okay. We will see if they were still able to use doors in the future as we put it together. But again, keeping with the North American seating style, steering wheel on the left and the rest in the back for the minifigure. Backwards. There we go. And, oh goodness, he's got a, let's see, I'm going to use this red piece and 2, quick little mini build here. Okay. It's got a handle so you can control the cement inside, or it could be a stick shift, whichever you prefer to believe. There we go. There we go. So quick look inside. That's what your seat looks like right there. Cool. Alright, then we got another mini build here. One goes like this. And one goes like this. This looks like it's going to be the start of the cement mixer mechanism. That's going to sit on the back here like this. Cool. And then we have, let's see, this is going to be a 4, and an internal gear. So this gear is going to go in here with the flat part down, like this. Then we're going to take another one, and we're also going to put this one on the 4 stick, like that, so that it spins the inside as you turn it, as it's sitting nicely on there. Then to make it easier, we use this gray 3 polar stick and this flat knob with the arrow sticker on it to tell you which way to spin it to make it spin. And we're going to stick this on the side of the gear that we put in first. Cool, so it spins like this. Then we build it out a little bit. Secure all those gears in there so they don't move around. And our runaway spinner piece, we're going to put in the middle, just like that. So as we turn it, it'll spin the whole thing. Cool. Whee! And then we'll stack that onto the back of the first mini build we put. So it sits like that, on a little bit of an angle. Cool. Alright. So now that we did that, we're going to build out the cab a little bit. And secure that holder in on the inside. Some more bricks. And then some 1x2 plates. And some gray studs. There you go. Alright, so then we have another mini build. These inverted L2 studs. More of these. 2x2 brick barrels. And with their caps. I'm guessing this is going to be like an air or a vacuum container of some kind. At least that's what I think it is. And we'll put it on top here. Now, I will caveat, I am not a cement mixer driver, nor am I a cement mixing technician. Oh, hang on, I put it on backwards. It's got to go on the other side. There we go. So, roller should be on this side. So, what these items are, I'm only taking an assumption here, so please don't don't sue me. Alright, so now it looks like we're going to work on the front of it. So our grill and our bumper. Let's see here. Oh, getting too ahead of me. So we got our lights on the top. Our headlights. No turn signals in the front. And keeping with that white and blue design. And then our grill, which is going to be all blue, like this. And I'm assuming this is going to be the bumper. Yep. And the license plate in the front. This is really nice. I really like the design of this one. Again, could be a little more organized, a little more straightened out, and I'll do that a little later. And we'll stick that right on the front like this, so it's flush with the top of the cab. And then we'll put in our rear view mirrors. Now this is a different way to do rear view mirrors. Interesting. So it's on some, looks like some fire extinguisher tops. And it will go on the side. It's good design. I can see them falling off, but it's okay. There we go. There we go. I like the design for what it's trying to do, but I still think it'll fall off. Alright, so pop our windshield on, add the sun visor, and just for S&Gs we're going to put them inside for now, and leave his shovel up here. And we're going to add one of these. There we go. And secure the roof to the pipe pile on the back. So nothing can move around. Oh, except for that. That part's going to pop off a bunch, I think. But there we go. Just got to get it on the right angle. And we'll put our warning lights on top. Like that. Cool. And then our cement mixer sign on our roof. We'll put our roof on like this. There we go. Cool. Alright, so now we're going to work on the back here. And we have a couple of pieces here with some clips to hold some tools. And the rest for the cement mixer. That. And then the 6-stud peg, it's going to go through one side and out the other side and be secure with these Technic pieces. These are Technic 1s, just like that. Then we have our cement mixer itself, which we are going to secure with some pegs. 2, 3, 4. And secure it together like this. Cool. Don't know if you can see down there, but it does rotate. You can see the lip in here, so we'll test it out when we're done. Then we're going to snap this onto the cement mixer like that. Cool. And it'll just sit on the top of these two pegs. And then we have, oops. Like I said, those side view mirrors are going to fall off. Then we have our hose, which is going to be this Technic 6. And this. And that. And then another peg. Another peg. a blue half peg. Okay. And then we're going to secure this with the hose, goes into the blue peg end. Then on the other end is another blue peg like this. And the handle. And a cone. There we go. Then we are going to put it on this side. Sorry, driver's side is what they have in the picture. Cool. So it moves around where you move the cement gun. There we go. Just like that. Snapped in. There we go. 1, 2. Hang on a second. We are missing. We have 2 extra pieces. I must have missed something. Let's go back. Okay, going back, I found that this part here, I didn't do the back of the cement mixer, or the back of the rear lights. So these are going to the back on here. There we go. And we'll pop it back onto the back of the truck like so. There we go. All right. Oh, see, there it is. Fell off again. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Oh, and our shovel. Our shovel will end up over here on the clip. Cool. And then with these last couple studs, I'll take them back to the last page here. These last couple studs will end up in the cement mixer like this. You can hear them mixing around in there, but like I said, the cement mixer does shoot the cement out like this. Cool. So that's your whole set. Oh. Put the cement back in the mixer. And there you go. There's our whole set. Front to back, top to bottom. With the spinning cement mixer. And a place you can put the hose on both sides. Oh, there you go. There's the truck. Instructions. And the box. Ooh. Cool. Here you go, 7990 cement mixer from 2007. Thanks for doing this Build With Me video. This was a lot of fun, especially for this special edition episode of BrickBox. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you next time. If you liked this Build With Me video and you have more sets that you want to build, check out my videos. We can build them together, and we can look at all of the great features together on the inside. Be sure to follow my Instagram at JBXBrickBox. And you'll be able to see what else we're going to be building in the future. Until next time, play well. We'll catch you later.